It's showtime. Based on the Tim Burton film comes Beetlejuice, a musical comedy about making the very most of every day-o. And now the ghost with the most is visiting Denver. You guys just opened
Last night,
here in Denver. So talk to us all about the show and what people can expect.
Well, for anyone who is a fan of the movie, you're gonna appreciate a lot of the characters. You're gonna know a lot of the story, but we do bring a lot more elements to it that people are not expecting.
Yeah.
There's a story more about Lydia and her family there that we don't really tell too much. You know, at the beginning of the movie, you know, the Winona Ryder character, she's experienced loss and she's experiencing loneliness, but we don't really know why. And we find out in the musical that she has had a tragic event in her family and someone is missing from her life. And it's a story of how a family moves through that and deals with that. So while we're doing this madcap musical with all this dancing and singing and everything, there's a story of family pulling together and finding each other through all of that. We're telling that as well. And that's one of my favorite parts of the entire night, is being able to do that.
Yeah.
With my fellow co-stars.
Well, and obviously people know and love the movie. They're so used to all of like the hijinks and the mischievousness, if you will, of Beetlejuice himself. Yep. So is that just even elevated more while it's on the stage, or how is it kind of the same with the movie?
Well, right from the jump, at the beginning of the musical, we don't really give you a lot of opportunity, but Beetlejuice is immediately talking to the audience and befriending the audience. So it's already got a different flavor to it. We're in a different gear at this point, where Beetlejuice is not necessarily a villain right away. Where Michael Keaton in the movie, kind of villainous bad guy, you know, he was funny and kind of lovable in a lot of ways, but you didn't really care when he lost at the end of the piece. This one, it's a little different of a story, and you're rooting for Beetlejuice throughout. So you're still on board with his story. He's a very lovable character in a lot of ways.
Well, and speaking of characters, I mean, the shrunken head guy, like what kind of characters are also a part of this movie?
Well, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but there may or may not be a sandworm in our musical.
I love to hear that. That's amazing. And then since it is a musical, I mean, day-o, as I kind of teed up at the top of the segment, people are so familiar with that. I'm sure, are they in the audience like singing along? Are there other songs that they might just come to know and love?
There will absolutely be. For fans of the movie, there will be songs that people will be clapping along to, and they're like, oh, I remember this one, absolutely. There are two that people will absolutely remember, day-o being one of them.
Right.
And the other one, I'll leave it up to you to come out to the BUELL and see the show.
Yeah, I'm already kind of humming it in my head, so I'll just keep it to myself. But you know, like when they run the credits and all of that kind of stuff, that one is on my mind right now. So what is it like, though, being on tour with a show, and what was it like performing in front of Denver audiences?
Well, Denver audiences have always been some of my favorite, and last night was no different. When we got to do the show for another wonderful live audience here, it was really special, and it was really just the energy coming back from that house is really just wonderful, and it helps us, especially telling a story with this much energy in it. We don't really stop. We start in the beginning, we start telling the story. The story doesn't really slow down. It just keeps hitting you with this energy, this comedy, this action, and all of this supernatural magic going on, and the dancing and singing, of course, of any musical. We dial it up to an 11. So
wonderful. Well, before we have to wrap up, is this your first visit to Colorado?
It is not. This is actually my third time playing here.
Ooh, lovely. Okay, and so do you have any favorite things that you're hoping to check off the list while you're here visiting?
Well, you know, we're in a wonderful part of town where I'm able to walk wherever I need to go, which is nice. So I always like to take in local flavor. I like to take in local restaurants. You know, I always love to find a nice place to get a good cocktail after the show. So I'm going to be looking around and trying to find some of the spots, because I haven't been here since 2016 or 2017.
Oh my gosh!
So
well,
things have changed.
It's exploded since 2016. There's so many more options to choose from. So you just knock yourself out. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And catch Beetlejuice the musical on stage now at the BUELL Theater, but only until this Sunday, August 9th. So get tickets today at denvercenter.org or call 303-893-4100. We'll be right back.